Welcome back, everyone, to Vale of the Pine, where I have arrived here at Searland, where I'm hoping to find out if any rangers have gathered after the terrible business with the Nazgul. Hello there.
It is good to see friendly faces after the days we have had.
Rangers assemble here to recover their wounds, and so far we have remained beneath notice of the terrible shadows that chased us from Sarn Ford. We are the lucky ones. Not all of my friends were so fortunate. If you can thin the numbers of our foes in the surrounding area, other rangers may be able to make it here to Searland. Alright, so we need to defeat foes in the region to make sure that the rangers make it there safely, and maybe somebody here has managed to gain some information about a wailing elf woman or something like that.
The news you bring fills me at once with hope and despair.
Megavanen, I am Grethron. The news that you bring me fills me at once with hope and despair, for I know the elf maid of whom you speak, and have been seeking her myself. Oh?
We have been looking into the situation with the orcs and, more recently, the restless dead.
Though I encouraged her to leave her son at home, Anathel insisted on bringing him with her. His name is Melanion. The child went missing during the orc attack, and Anathel was convinced that he survived. But after a few days of not finding him, she took the loss very deeply. Anathel's grief could not be lightened, and with it came a madness that I have never seen before. She took to wandering away from our camp and vanished one night. I have been searching for her and Melanion ever since, and I am overjoyed that you have found her. My heart trembles, though, however, thinking that she has been lured away something else child. I fear for Anathiel's safety, but even more so of her child. I dare hope that he yet lives, but if that is true, he is a captive of the orcs who dwell throughout Caranost. Due to their numbers, I am unable to penetrate the crumbled city, but perhaps you will succeed where I have failed. Perhaps, please, look for signs of him. Okay, let's look for signs of the elven child. Looks like we have some other elves that may be needing help.
I welcome your aid.
If you come in peace and bear a helpful heart, then I welcome you to Searland. My wife, Madriel, and I have established this camp here among the ruins of Caranos to combat the evils that threaten the old city and the surrounding lands, and our numbers have only grown in recent days. Rangers fled here following an attack upon the river crossing to the west, and others were drawn hither by the light of our fire. I welcome all as I welcome you. To the west, a long bridge leads into Caranos proper, where orcs dwell in great numbers. If you wish to help us, you will take up the arms against their warriors. Many of those who shelter here bear injuries to prevent them from bringing the fight back to the orcs. But I see that you are no stranger to combat, and do it well. How does he know I do it well? The fact that I'm still alive? I guess so. Well, what does his wife say?
Beware the servants of the enemy.
My husband is dear to me, but he only sees that which is directly in front of him. We must put an end to the orc warriors, Mathril, he tells me, for their swords are deadly and sharp. But he is not wrong in this, but I am more concerned about the arrows of their scouts, for they can strike us from much farther away. Will you cross to Caranos proper and find their stairs and climb just beyond the bridge? There is a fire burning atop one of the towers, and I want to learn if the orc archers can strike at this camp from the parapet. Go there and look in our direction. I want to hear what you can see from that location. All right. Find the tower overlooking the bridge with a good view of Searland. Well, right now, I have a feeling there isn't much with a good look at Searland. I mean, really. I guess he is worried about what happens when she walks out from the protection of these walls directly. I'm going to assume that's the case. Oh, hello there.
Hail, traveler.
Do you know of Atlas? Kingsfoil, I mean. The wheat. Oh, I have been asked to pick some in the past. Yes, I found this man, Watkin, injured in Caranost, and I need to stay a bit longer to keep an eye on him. But once his condition has steadied, I'll go looking for Atlas. We could work together to gather more, if you don't mind, that is. There should be Atlas growing around the pool nearby, just to the east. Okay, fine. Let us go and start collecting Atlas. That's a little, okay, this is east apparently. Yeah, there is Atlas growing near the pool. Well, it's good to see that I'm getting proper directions here. Hold on. The crumbled towers of Caranost. Long ago the towers of Caranost fell, but long was their proud vigilance. Alright. Discover the towers of Caranost. Okay, so there's an eastern tower. Is that the eastern tower over here? That'll be a nice close one if that is the case. Over to the east. Discovered the eastern tower. So now we have a southwestern tower, a central tower. In other words, actually I'm no longer in the protected area there. So not too sure where the tower is that she's worried about, but I guess I'll go and have a look at that. First of all, I need to finish the rest of the Atlas. Ah, here it is. Hold on a moment. This is the central tower? I mean, I went inside the central tower before I had to quest to find the central tower. Ah, that's typical. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I was supposed to find... Oh. Oh, hello there.
Oi, you're the one Rendell mentioned, yeah?
Yes, Rendell's still gone. Said that you and him were picking some king spoil. That's what that weed got to do with wounds. Oh, never mind. I haven't got a mind for healing and the like. Just give it here and I'll make sure that Rendell receives it. And that man's a strange one. He carried me out of Caranost and still hasn't asked me for a reward. What kind of person would venture out into orc-infested ruins at... You're asking how I ended up in there myself? Well, the orcs, of course. What I mean to say is, there's gotta be a catch to Rendell's kindness. Come on, aren't you just a bit curious? His belongings are just lying over there, next to the tent. I'd be digging around myself, but... well, you get the idea. Okay. He's got maps here. Points of interest and dangerous locations in Caranos are marked. I mean, he's a ranger. That's what rangers do, right? Well, when they're not sitting by campfires. And Rendell's bow and dagger are worn but clearly cared for. All right.
No ordinary traveler would go around seeking danger.
And maps and weapons. Well, do you think he's one of them rangers? Maybe I shouldn't tell him that he definitely is one. Well, they're too mysterious for my liking. Always avoiding other folks, coming and going to who knows what. Of course, I don't like them, of course. Oh, well,
Well, I've got something to ask of you.
I'll be
To be
honest.
honest, I don't have anything to give you in return yet.
Yes, well, I can't promise that I'll give you much, but I lost everything in Caranost while I was fleeing from the orcs. They put a good chase, and I kept dropping my things till I had nothing left to weigh me down. Oh, okay, that's why he was dropping things. Oh, could you retrieve what you can for me? I'd rather not rely on Rendell more than I have to. All I remember is running down those stairs west of here before the orcs caught up with me. All right, fine. I'll find the lost belongings in Caranost. He is certainly not ready for combat, it sounds like. Well, I guess we should head on inside. See what we can find. So there are orcs in here, right? Yeah, I don't see any sign of them yet, but maybe they're all deeper within. I mean, but obviously they don't have any scouts at the bridge. I think I found the orcs. All right, well then, I think it is time for me to prepare a little bit. Good. Everything I need. All in a nice little meal. Now, a scout and a warrior. Well, we all know that the scouts are the ones with the bows, especially since I see him holding one. Well, his companion hasn't noticed it yet. Defeat foes in the south. Well, at least this helps with that quest. Alright, let's see. How about... actually, it's a defiler. I would be careful here with defilers. You never know what they'll do. Defeat Caranost warriors. Okay, so only the warriors count for this quest? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. They were very literal when they said... Okay, defeat foes. That one they're all counting for. And for the orcs, only the warriors count for it. Alright, gotcha! For whatever reason. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we could... Oh, for Mothra I thought that was... This is a defiler, though. We'll defile him alright. Now. See what we got here? Just a scout. Well, still an orc. And there's got to be a deed for these guys, right? Yeah. Enmity of the orcs and goblins. Oh! I forgot I had that deed. Oh, I probably just unlocked it or something? Let's see. What is this? Wait, I've been going all this time without... Why, have I been fighting others? Uh-oh. Oh, Makshada yourself. Alright. Okay, this was quite a time you decided to arrive, of course. Right when I was in the middle of fighting somebody else. Of course, I guess orcs are gonna summon raids. And what else do you expect them to do? Well, so much of that. Okay, let's go up. Oh, hi. Oh. Well, be happy there's a 5-minute cooldown, so I don't have to worry about another one of those for the next 5 minutes. So let's head on upstairs. You got 5 more lost belongings. This pouch contains a small amount of coin. Alright. I guess that's what he was expecting to pay me with. Oh, hello. Oh, wait. Take care of that also. Now, lost belongings. Alright. These supplies are too damaged to be reclaimed. Oh well. Now, which order do we take these? Take care of the filer there. Alright, for you. Oh, we have a cloak there of some sort. At least I think that's a cloak. This is a well-worn blanket. This is the tower that worries Mithril. Okay, and he found a worn blanket of very fine weave. All right. Well, okay. So there we are. That's the bridge. There's the tower right there. Well, yeah, we could see quite far. There are some places where if you walked, they would be able to fire. Alright, so that is a potential problem there. Now, what's the next thing we need to do? Oh, hold on. We need to claim this. That's what we need to do. Now. Oh, that's right. I am supposed to take a look. Methra is right. The orc stars can easily see Ceylon from this position. Not easily. I mean, there are few parts here and there, though, that they could. So I'm sure that they would prepare an ambush for this location when an elf walks there. Of course, I suppose it depends on how good of an archer these orcs are. These supplies are too damaged to be reclaimed. I have one more bag to check. And I guess that's what that... Is that backpack it? What's in here? Lost belongings. These supplies are still intact. I'm sure he'll be happy about that. Yeah, snag it yourself. Believe me, I've had enough of those guys. Actually, and I only heard them secondhand, right? Alright, so nothing there. What about you? You're number 10. Caranost, home now to orcs. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Now, this looks like one of those potential towers I need to explore. Hey, actually, there's an arrow pointing right there. Oh. I might as well take care of you while we're at it. And I see this orc here. Wait, this place is full of these. Yep, I will agree. The name of the quest is quite accurate. Caranost, now home to orcs. And this is tower number... Okay, that's the northwestern tower. Where do I go now? Southwest. Now for the next level, and seeing if we could find either the last tower or the young elf. Maybe both. Let's see. Take care of this one. See what's over. Up that way. Yes. That could be useful. Hey, how would you like to be useful? Useful for working on my deed, that is. Alright, let's see. We'll start with you. Now, question, when did this one start that I have made so little progress until now? Because I'm getting through this deed very, very quickly. Oh, my goodness gracious. What happened here? Well, okay, that was the last tower. Sorry, not quite fast enough. Another bit of an ambush there. Well, this place is crawling with orcs. See what's down here. Where are they protecting? Well, we'll find out in a moment. Shada! There we go. And what do we got here? Anything in here of use? No. Really? Oh. Oh, I just remembered something. That's right. No, oof! This camp is a bit of a pain. Thick with orcs. And if I remember correctly, it has something very important in here. Where is it? Ah. Have you seen anything important here? Maybe I'm thinking of completed. Enmity of the Orcs and Goblins. Okay. Fine. Treasure cache, wooden chest, broken urn. I'm in the wrong spot. When I came up the ramp, I bypassed this camp, thinking, it's not an important camp. It's an important camp. No one's here. I don't know why. Oh well. A child's hobby horse. Could he have been here? Looks like there's a search party being sent out to find that elf. Anyway, now. Right, your turn. Now, let's clear out this camp for the third time. A defiler and a scout. Very, very annoying. Now your turn. Yeah, there's no way to avoid it. Well, looks like half of Lindleby came here. Alright, now, where were we? Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, of course. What else is new? Okay. Alright, gotcha. You don't scare me. Yeah. Scream and scatter. Right. Now, we've got here. Hail! Hail and well met indeed. Are you come here to Searland? What a relief! I have been stuck down here for days. I have managed to slip away from my captors and hide down here, but they're looking for me and patrol here incessantly. I fear that I will never escape, but now you're here. I can make my way on from here, but I need a distraction. When you are leading them on a chase a few days ago. Oh, when I was Lena, I saw a curious crate in the tower above the steps. I believe that they are lighting that box of fire will create a fascinating explosion. If you do that, the patrolling guards will be distracted long enough for you to make your escape. Will you help me? All right, fine, I'll do so. Hello. Looks like the guards have decided to search for you again. I suppose that is the crate in question. The cry of angry orcs filled the air. Come on. I can't hit a gamut to save my life. Alright, now. Goil yourself. Oh. Yeah. Completed. Orc Slayer of Cardalon advanced. So, I completed never mind. Okay, so that implies then at an earlier time I had completed the normal Elk Slayer quest deed. So, Enmity of the Orcs and Goblins must come in relatively late then. Yeah, right. Now, what do I have left to do? Right. Read him near. Okay, fine. Talk to go to Searland, 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 go to Searland. Everyone wants me to go to Searland. I checked the view from the tower.
I welcome your aid.
You could see Searland from that location? That's what I feared, Pineleaf. My husband, Servalon, is always thinking of swords and axes and things that are up close. It falls to me to take a longer view. All right.
Beware the servants of the enemy.
Right. We'll get to that in a moment. And what does her husband say?
Beware the servants of the enemy.
I heard the fighting from here, Pineleaf, and I know that the orcs now count fewer warriors in their numbers. You have my thanks. You're welcome. Okay. And over here, we have whatever.
Oh, that's all that's left then?
Well,
I'll figure something out.
Here, take this coin and split it between you and Rendell. I still don't trust him much, but the two of you are the only folk who have ever shown me a bit of kindness. Wonderful. Oh, well, we'll talk about Rendell in a moment to see what his reaction to this whole thing is. Now, oh yes, the child.
Melanion has returned and brought word of your deeds.
There are not enough words to thank you for what you have done. Additionally, while you were gone, a scout came back with news of Anathel. She was found in the ruins south of here, but ran off when approached. I see you found the boy's hobby horse also. I think that we can use this to help us to get through to his mother. Give the toy back to Melanion. I have an idea. Okay. Well, we will save that for the next episode also. And about we know the hand rot is going to be asking me stuff. Oh yeah, I cleared the area.
I am grateful for your help.
Perhaps more of my kin will be able to make it to Searlond. Thank you for your efforts. Word has reached me of another gathering place of Dunedain at Skurlock Farm to the northeast. I would ask that you travel there and lend them a similar aid for the betterment of all. Those raids remain abroad, and they have slain many of my friends already. Alright, well, first, I'll see what these others have to say, and then we'll go to Skurlock Farm, and that's what we'll have in the next episode of Vale of the Pine.